Something significant is unfolding in Los Angeles. Rumors suggest a bold move is about to shake the franchise and push the team into a new era. Reports indicate that a high-impact star might already be on the way, bringing youth, strength, and elite skill to pair with the young phenom who has already been dominating the court. Lakers fans can barely picture what such a move would mean for this season. One thing is clear though, if it happens, the purple and gold will never look the same again. Stay tuned until the end to catch every detail of how this trade could instantly change the team. Meanwhile, the New York Knicks have made a smaller but interesting addition to their preseason roster. Former Lakers center Alex Len has signed a non-guaranteed deal with the Knicks, giving the veteran an opportunity to fight for a roster spot when training camp begins. For New York, this is a low-risk signing, since the contract allows them to cut ties with Len at any moment if he fails to impress. For Len, however, it's a chance to extend a career that has already spanned several teams since he was drafted 5th overall by the Phoenix Suns in 2013. Len's most recent stop was in Los Angeles, where he joined the Lakers midway through last season, as the team battled injuries and a thin frontcourt. He played in 10 games, starting 4 of them. His role was small, but still useful, giving the team a steady veteran presence. In just over 12 minutes per game, he posted averages of 2.2 points, 3.1 rebounds, and nearly 1 assist. The numbers weren't flashy, but his size brought occasional stability. Now at 32, Len is no longer considered a long-term piece, yet the Knicks see him as potential insurance behind their top 2 centers. Those centers are Mitchell Robinson and Karl-Anthony Towns, the latter acquired in a major move earlier this offseason. Robinson is known for his rim protection, but has struggled with injuries throughout his career. Towns, meanwhile, will be adjusting to a new system after years in Minnesota. Adding Len gives head coach Tom Thibodeau a third option to ease the workload and preserve health for the postseason push. According to insider Ian Begley, Len impressed the Knicks in his workout, showing enough conditioning and mobility to land a deal. He wasn't the only big man they considered. New York also looked at Thomas Bryant, who won a title with Denver in 2023, and Trey Jemison, but neither received an offer. Len isn't the only ex-Laker joining the Knicks. They also signed Matt Ryan, a forward known for his three-point shooting. Ryan has bounced around the league but built a reputation as a floor spacer. With Len and Ryan secured, the Knicks have just one training camp roster spot left. Who will fill it remains uncertain, but the team is expected to keep evaluating options. While Len fights for a role in New York, the Lakers' frontcourt has been reshaped. Their biggest offseason splash came with the addition of Deandre Ayton, the former number 1 overall pick. He arrives in Los Angeles with the expectation of anchoring the paint beside Luka Dončić, who was acquired earlier in the summer to become the new face of the franchise. Ayton's talent has never been questioned. At 7 feet tall, with polished offensive skills, he has shown flashes of becoming one of the most versatile big men in the league. Yet critics often question his intensity and consistency. At his introductory press conference, Ayton addressed those concerns, declaring he is motivated to prove doubters wrong. "It fuels me," he said. "This is the moment I've been waiting for." In purple and gold, there's no hiding. Behind Ayton, the Lakers re-signed Jackson Hayes on a 1-year deal. Hayes will reprise his backup role, providing rim protection and energy in limited minutes. The team also brought in Kyler Kelly and Christian Koloko on non-guaranteed contracts. Both must prove themselves in camp, creating competition for the final rotation spots. This ensures the Lakers have depth in case of injuries. For the Knicks, Len represents a veteran insurance piece in what promises to be a high-pressure season. With Towns joining a core of Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, and RJ Barrett, Expectations in New York are higher than they've been in years. Depth at center is crucial, especially under Thibodeau, who is known for leaning heavily on starters. Even if Len doesn't play big minutes, his presence offers security. In Los Angeles, the focus is different. It's about building chemistry with their new-look roster. Dončić and Ayton form a fresh foundation, backed by role players and prospects competing for spots. Len's exit highlights the heavy turnover the Lakers' front court has seen in the past year. Their stability now depends on Ayton's growth and the supporting cast's reliability. As training camp approaches, Len's Knicks situation will be worth following. Nothing is guaranteed, but his experience and size give him a chance to stick. And in a league where front court depth often decides playoff success, even a minor signing like this could become important later. While New York made headlines by signing Len and Ryan, the Lakers' spotlight shifted to something bigger: the arrival of Luka Dončić. The blockbuster trade that brought him to Los Angeles instantly reshaped the team's identity. For years, the Lakers had been searching for a successor to LeBron James. With LeBron now 40 and nearing the end of his legendary career, the franchise turned to Dončić, believing his prime years can define the next era. Expectations are sky high, not only among fans, but across the league. In fact, Hall of Famer Tim Hardaway Sr. recently predicted that Dončić could win the MVP award this season. Speaking with the Action Network's Matt Moore, Hardaway said, "He should have probably won it once already, but this year I'm going with Luka. If he has his usual season and the Lakers finish top 4, he has a great shot. It's not hard to see why." Dončić is already one of the NBA's most dynamic offensive forces. He can score from anywhere, and his vision elevates teammates. With Ayton bolstering the paint, Dončić's role as playmaker gives the Lakers a completely new dimension. Still, Hardaway pointed out Dončić's biggest weakness: defense. This isn't overseas. This is the NBA. Teams will test you. Losing weight doesn't automatically make people think you can defend, Hardaway noted. This reflects a broader narrative. Dončić is elite offensively, but still questioned on the defensive end. Improving in that area may be the key to both individual and team success. Last season, Dončić averaged 28.2 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 7.5 assists per game, while shooting 43.8% from the field and 37.9% from deep. Those are MVP-level numbers, especially in the Lakers' spotlight. For Los Angeles, these stats symbolize hope. Dončić as the leader, Ayton as the anchor, and a mix of veterans and prospects forming the support. The roster turnover, highlighted by departures like Len's, shows how quickly the team has changed. If Dončić improves even slightly on defense, the Lakers could move from a transitional team to a genuine title contender. An MVP season would validate the gamble on him and mark his official arrival as the league's most dominant star. Around the NBA, reactions to Dončić in purple and gold have been a mix of excitement and curiosity. Many already viewed him as a future MVP, but whether that breakthrough comes immediately in Los Angeles is the question. What's certain is that every game will be under the microscope. Every win or loss will be compared to the standard of past Laker legends. The transition from LeBron to Dončić was never going to be easy, but with endorsements like Hardaway's and numbers to back him, Dončić begins this season as the face of one of basketball's greatest franchises. Expectations extend far beyond Los Angeles. For the Knicks, veterans like Len and Ryan are short-term depth moves. For the Lakers, the story is about creating a new identity, building around a young superstar, and chasing greatness. As camp nears, the contrast between the two franchises is striking. Adding to the tension in Los Angeles is LeBron James's uncertain future. Reports suggest he is frustrated with no longer being the centerpiece. This has sparked speculation about whether he'll request a trade this season or wait until his contract expires. One bold proposal has drawn attention: a potential trade sending both LeBron and his son Bronny James to the Miami Heat in exchange for Andrew Wiggins, Terry Rozier, and 2 first-round picks. From a strategic standpoint, this would give the Lakers youth, athleticism, and valuable draft assets. Wiggins, at 30, is still in his prime, averaging 19 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 3.3 assists last year with Miami. Known for his defensive versatility and outside shooting, he would pair well with Dončić. Rozier would add scoring depth and experience in the backcourt. The draft picks would give the Lakers flexibility for future trades or building blocks. This scenario highlights the delicate balance the Lakers face. On one side, they have a generational talent in Dončić. On the other, they must navigate LeBron's evolving role and the team's long-term competitiveness. Respecting LeBron's legacy while preparing for the future is no easy task. If such a trade were to happen, it would accelerate Dončić's rise as the Lakers' undisputed leader. With support from Wiggins, Rozier, and draft flexibility, the team could shape a sustainable championship core. Even if it never materializes, the discussion reflects the Lakers' new direction, one centered on Dončić. The Knicks, meanwhile, are focused on filling out their roster. The Lakers, however, are wrestling with superstar transitions and long-term planning. The rumored LeBron-Bronny trade symbolizes that tension, showing how Los Angeles must balance legacy, roster construction, and the development of its new cornerstone. If handled wisely, the Lakers could emerge with a roster capable of contending at the highest level, built around Dončić. As the season draws near, all eyes will be on Los Angeles. How the franchise balances its past, present, and future will shape not only Dončić's era, but also the next chapter of Lakers history. And if the LeBron-Bronny rumors prove true, the ripple effects could reshape the NBA landscape, setting the stage for one of the most dramatic seasons in Lakers history.